Talking about is how do we know that we are on the right path? How do we know that which path is going towards a great destination? Which destination is mine? And how do you know that if somebody is not around you, from your parents, from your teachers or guides, that how do we know that we need to be correct in our life? Always people are asking me that we are alone and we need advices. If you do not have money to spend for the advisors, and then I will suggest you need to what you need to do is because nobody is selling their own intelligence free. Even if I am there, I also have a minimal fee, but I have a fee. I am not doing anything free for anyone. This is a paid form. If you want an academic solutions, if you want academic advices, you can connect me via Google Pay and pay me 150 bucks. Okay, for two advices. If you want a spiritual, intellectual, or if you want to advices in your personal life as a coach, if you want to heal some problems like depression issues, anxiety, or any other severe problem which is related with your mental health, you can call me out as well, but you have to pay me 300 rupees for two sticks. Okay, so this is not a free form. Let me confirm it to everyone first. People are generally thinking that this is a free form. It's not a free form. So I have to mention some other. You can either you can donate me something, and I can work for the as a social worker. I can contribute you, but there is a minimal level of a donation which I needed to for some other work which will be helping tomorrow in the society. So you can pay me donation. The link is below. You can send your donations right there. So today I'm just going to talk about that how you will know when you are away from your parents, when you are away from your guides, when you are away from teachers, when you are away from some senior person who can guide you in your difficult times, in your career, in your life, in everything. So how do you recognize which way I need to go? So for kids, I'll tell you that your parents are always near to you, and your teachers are always near to you. You can talk with them. But the people who are in a certain age, and people who are in a certain age, and I think you don't have need to spend money for the advisors. You don't have need to talk. Or if you're shy, you don't want to discuss. If you're introvert, you don't want to discuss with people that how to which path I need to go. Okay, and how do I decide what's happening in my life? How do I take the decisions of my life? How do I take the decisions of my career? How do I take the decisions about everything? So what you need to do is that you need to ask your guts. God has given you one gift with you. That is the gut gift. That is the intuitions. Your intuition and your guts is that I'm a teacher. Listen to your guts. If your gut is saying, if your intuition is saying that there is something wrong, trust me, there is really something wrong. And trust me, there is something which is really your gut is telling you that don't go in that way. At the time when you are about to take a decision, when you are about to take any path in your life, when you are about to listen yourself, always that time listen yourself, and always that time think that your intuitions are guiding lights. Okay, so God has given us number of guiding lights inside us, but number of people are not able to understand that what is inside us. You need to practice those things so that you will come to know that how intellectually you are smart, how your brain is functioning, okay, how your heart is functioning, how your intuitions are functioning. So at first you can start that you need to operate yourself from a high frequency. Once you start operate yourself in from a high frequency, you will come to know that you are on a right frequency in the life. Your energy goes high, right? So once you feel that your energy is going high, you are always in a right path. If you're feeling that your energy is going blow down and you are completely shut off, you're depressed, and you are feeling that you are somehow gloomy, you're sad, you feel that frequency is something is bad, something is, that vibe will come, that gut will come, that intuition will tell you that your frequency is not working on a high frequency zone, and you are not on a a right track. So once you start feeling happy, calm, cautious, you're feeling that inside there is happiness and you are in a right track always. So sometimes while taking the decisions, we always take decisions on the basis of the surroundings and the basis of situation. But taking the decision, you should always listen from your guts. You should always discuss with your intuitions as well. You should listen what your intuitions are telling you. If your intuitions are guiding lights, if you have practicing so much, you are praying every day, you are practicing some, you are tasbih or chanting, or you are doing zikr every day, and that is opening your brain, and that brain is also signaling you where are your third eye, where are your guts, where are your intuitions, where are your ideas. So when that flow is going to start in your mind, you'll come to know that your brain is working completely in a high frequency zone, that your intuitions are working completely in a high frequency zone. So you will come to know that there is something special in me, right? So you start come to know that those gifts are now going to be activated, which are already present in you. So for activating your gifts inside your body is that first you need to practice for the third eye. Second, you need to practice for the intuitions, and third, you need to practice for the supraconscious of your mind. So when you start going in that realm, when you start reaching in that high frequency zone, and when you find that your mind is completely working on the high frequency zone, you will come to know that the directions I am receiving is completely right. My inner is actually very happy, and there is something which is coming out as a happy person, and it makes me happy. It's not making me sad, and you will come to know that nothing in the world which is very severe and the issues are going to affect you. You're coming to know that there is something more intellectual which is coming in your mind, and you will come to know that there is something, you will feel that the world is beautiful, you are having that feelings with your intuitions. So once you are starting to receive that intuitions and your guts are working like that, and you always think that you are now vibrating from a high frequency zones. So this is a complete, entirely a different gift for a human, which God cannot, which you can feel that not in every person this gift has, God has gifted. So once you're gonna start that you're a gifted person and you're entirely different and your intuitions are working different, your mind is working different, your ideas are different, you are different, your behavior is different, don't worry about anything. It means you're special, special in intellectual, special in behavior, special in intuition, special in special in frequency. So not everyone's energy is positive, not everyone's guts are positive, not everyone's intuitions are positive, not everyone's mind is functions on a positive zone. So once you're going to start to do it, you will come to know that there are lots of things which God has gifted you. So what we need to do is we need to pay our attention and practice those every day, and we need to spend at least 1 hour every day to practice or to do zikir or chant to activate all those gifts in your body. So our body is a composition of a five tattva, and those tattvas, there is a chakra, there is a one circulation in your body, That is number of people is called it Kundalini Jagran. Okay, and many people is giving it a name of supraconscious level. Other people in other sciences are like calling it as uh, high frequency zones, and number of religions are calling it higher realm spirituality. So I would suggest what you want to do is once you gonna on that zone, once you are reaching in that level and you are finding things around you or activating everything on a high frequency zone and on a high energetic level, you come to know that your intuitions are going to start functioning, your subconscious level is going to start functioning. So you will feel that energy level in your body. You will feel that there is really such a thing. There is somebody inside me. There is something around me, which is, you know, helping me actually, which is activating those all gifts in your body, and you are on a right track. You will start gonna to detect the toxic people in a minute. You're gonna to detect what is inside their heart and what are their eyes saying. You're gonna to vibrate in a proper position for a minute or an hour, and you will come to know that there are lots of things, okay, which a person is detecting in a minute. Like you become a detector, energy detector, the vibrator, the uh, the intuition detector, and in a minute you will come to know everything. And that's actually awesome. And you're gonna just start now. Your space in this world is you are you start actually to be living alone, and that is not the loneliness. That is there is something which is with you, and wherein you need that there is no one. You need it, and you are alone, happy, single, happy, and you don't want to in that realm somebody will come and disturb you, and that feeling is completely and entirely different. Once you're gonna just start that vibration in your life, you'll come to know that it's more beautiful than anything. You will be very happy with yourself. You'll be happy with your own behavior. You will be happy with your friends. You'll be happy with your relations and everything, and you will be okay with your own. Once you start gonna to be okay with your own, always remember you are working in a high frequency.